Hello guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright, so we have an article here coming from AT&T's newsroom. Alright, so it looks like the AT&T network team is preparing for Hurricane Hilary. So they're saying their network disaster recovery team is on standby in Southern California, and they are closely monitoring and preparing for Hurricane Hilary. So the key takeaways here coming from AT&T is that AT&T is ready for Hurricane Hilary with an arsenal of disaster response equipment and personnel on standby. The AT&T Weather Operations Center has a team of degreed meteorologists delivering business-specific weather intelligence, analytics, and forecasts. The FirstNet Response Operations Group, led by a dedicated team of former first responders, is working around the clock to support public safety's emergency communications and has liaisons engaged with local and federal agencies. AT&T says it's ready for Hurricane Hilary with an arsenal of disaster response equipment and personnel on standby. They said they are closely monitoring and preparing for Hurricane Hilary. The AT&T Weather Operations Center has a degreed meteorologist delivering business-specific weather intelligence and analytics and forecasts. So they're saying their expertise helps mitigate their risk of impact to the AT&T network and assets, along with helping to keep their employees safe. The storm is expected to impact Southern California over the weekend, they're saying. They said they are prepared, and here's what's included with that preparation. So they're going to be topping off fuel generators, testing high-capacity backup batteries at cell sites, protecting physical facilities against flooding, staging other emergency response and network recovery equipment in strategic locations for quick deployment following the storm, staging dedicated FirstNet deployable network access assets for use by public safety agencies on FirstNet to request as needed. They're saying that, as they've done in the past, they have installed more generators at critical cell towers, switching facilities, and moved electronics essential to network operations above expected flood levels. Additionally, they're saying their network disaster recovery team is on standby and prepared to deploy assets if needed. And the FirstNet Response Operations Group, which is led by a dedicated team of former first responders, is working around the clock to support public safety's emergency communications and has liaisons engaged with local and federal agencies. So they made a statement here. Mark Blakeman, he is the president of AT&T in California. His statement says, "Customers rely on us, especially during major storms. That's why we practice readiness drills and simulations throughout the year. And we do all we can to have our networks prepared when severe weather strikes." He says, "We've worked hard for the past few days to position equipment and crews which are ready to respond if needed. We're also closely linked with California public officials in their storm response efforts." So the AT&T NDR program is one of the industry's largest and most advanced disaster response programs. They said our fleet includes more than 15,500 portable generators, 400 plus communications solutions, and over 2,000 pieces of logistical support equipment, which is including fuel trailers and amphibious vehicles that can be quickly deployed to support public safety and their customers. Response equipment readied in the wake of an event includes mobile cell sites and mobile command centers like COWS, which is Cell on Wheels, SatColts, which is Satellite Cell on Light Trucks, CRDS, which is Compact Rapid Deployables, and ECVS, which is Emergency Communications Vehicles. They also have what they call Flying Cow, which is Flying Cell on Wings, so Flying Cell on Wings, drones for assessing cell site damage, a self-sufficient base camp. This is complete with sleeping bunks, bathrooms, kitchen, laundry facilities, and an on-site nurse with meals ready to eat. Hazmat equipment and supplies, technology and support trailers to provide infrastructure support and mobile heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, internal and external resources for initial assessment and recovery efforts. They said, just as we prepare, we encourage residents to do the same. Additional information and tips for disaster preparedness can be found at the AT&T disaster recovery page. And in the article, there is a link to click on it. So if you're a resident of California and you're expected to be hit by Hurricane Hillary, this article is definitely for you. All right. Looks like AT&T is doing a solid job in preparing. So whether you're in that area or not, congratulations to AT&T for stepping up and making the most of this, helping their customers out, preparing. Seems like they got a lot in place. So there's a lot of credit due to them. You know, it's rough, right? You can never be prepared enough, but we have to respect the fact that they have a nice plan going. And believe me, the people appreciate it, and everyone takes notice of these types of things. So it's good to give back to the community. Good to see AT&T stepping up and helping out. All right, guys. So the link for this article will be down below in the description in case you want to read it or share it with someone maybe in California, maybe a friend, relative, or whatnot. Hopefully they make it through. Hopefully it's not that bad, right? But good to see that AT&T is on standby and willing to help out, because communications are a big thing. That's, a lot of people have, loved ones there that they can't reach. Maybe they're a little older and they need to be able to reach out to someone. Last thing they want to do is be without communication, with access to communication, internet, service, So, all right, guys. As always, I want to thank you for stopping by and watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.